Hi, I'm Niccolò and today we're gonna see the high bar squat. We usually choose high bar over low bar, especially because it's easier to teach to our athletes, and because unless they're doing powerlifting, there's no actual need of wasting that much time to teach a low bar. So the main point of the squat, we're gonna go over the mechanics, how to teach it, and where are the main points to put our attention. So first of all, it's the grip. We're gonna have our athletes having their own comfortable grip, not a fixed one, because it actually it varies from subject to subject based on their shoulder mobility. So once our athletes finds out like a comfortable grip, he's gonna get under the bar, grab it. At this point, he's gonna focus on his feet that usually are gonna be wide as much as the shoulder, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, depending on their ankle and hip mobility. At this point, the toes are facing a bit out, so when we start the eccentric phase, the knees can go a bit on the outside and make more space for the hips. That allows us to hit the full range of motion. So after the fit, we want to make sure our athletes are going to use the Valsalva maneuver, so diaphragmatic breathing, and that is mainly for safety reason, so we don't have any kind of problem with the spine. So at this point, we're going to take a deep breath on the diaphragm. Hit the full range of motion and push on our feet and go up. Another crucial point is that we want to make sure that our athletes maintain for the whole duration of the lift, eccentric and concentric phase, the physiological curvature of the spine. Now we're going to have one of our athletes showing us how to do this. So as we said, comfortable grip, get under the bar, feet a bit wider than the shoulder, toes facing out, knees going down, knees going a bit forward and outside to make space for the hips down, push on the feet and all the way up. As you can see, you can maintain the physiological curvature of the spine. This is a pretty good squat. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next videos. Hi, I'm Niccolò and today we're gonna show the main stages of the clean. We usually teach it with the 4 steps and a 5th one for the jerk as well. So the first step, we're gonna start with the hang position. So with the bar slightly over the knees, back completely straight. The weight is a bit forward. From this position, with the auditory cue of the coach, jump and catch, the athlete is gonna jump and catch the bar, okay? The second step is gonna be also from hang position, jump and catch, the athlete is gonna catch the bar, and right after, it's gonna do front squat. So from this position, jump and catch, and squat all the way down. So during the front squat, we want to make sure the athletes keep the elbows up, and with a bit of time and a bit of reps, he's gonna try to do it like without stopping. So jump and catch, going directly down in front squat. Let's see. For the third stage, we're gonna start from hang position. We're gonna move the center of mass a bit forward, so the bar is actually passing the knees. From this position, we tilt a bit with the chest, we are under the knees, we start going down with the butt, and this is the actual start position of the clean. Then, we're gonna get back, up with the butt, so extending a bit the legs, back, back into the hang position, jump and catch. So the fourth stage is going to be like a regular power clean, starting from the bottom. And here I'm going to show a couple of reps. So from here, okay, for the jerk, we're going to start in front squat position. So from this position, the feet are pretty close. We're just going to bend a bit, charge with the knees, and bend a bit the hip, hinge a bit the hips, and then push like the bar straight over her head. So landing in a lunge position. So now we're going to go pretty quickly with one of our athletes through these 4 or 5 steps, and we usually want to make sure that every step is consolidated and the athletes can do it correctly, because since these are pretty complex lift, with the weight goes up, we usually have some problems in one of the parts of the lift, so we rather to go back and fix it before adding the weight. So let's see the first stage. So hand position, jump and catch. So let's jump. This was pretty good, so let's just jump to the second stage when he's gonna catch it and do it right after a front squat. So jump and catch, and catch it down in front squat position. Right. The third step, from the hang clean position. So he's gonna move his center of mass a bit forward, so the chest is gonna face almost the ground. Then go down a bit with the hips after he passed the knees. And here are we in the power clean position, starting from the ground. So from here, he's gonna extend a bit the leg, keeping the posture of the torso. Getting back over again in the hang clean position, jump and catch into front squat position. From here, we're gonna go over the jerk as well. So feet a bit close, he's gonna hinge a bit the hips, bend a bit the knee, and push the bar over his head, landing into a lunge position. Good. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Hi, I'm Niccolò and today we're gonna show you 3 exercises for transition that we use with our athletes for introduce them to the agility training. So for the first one, we're gonna show a transition from back pedal run to lateral shuffle using a pivot step to open up the hips and increasing the speed, and then from lateral shuffle to lateral acceleration run utilizing a carioca quick step to increase even more the speed. For the second exercise, we're going to show a transition from back pedal to linear acceleration run, when our athlete is going to use 2 or 3 steps depending on the speed of the back pedal. And in this kind of transition, we want to make sure that he maintains positive shin angle, a lean posture, the torso that match the angle of the shins, and the center of mass, which is already projected into the direction of the transition. For the next one, we're going to show a transition from lateral shuffle to linear acceleration. And in this exercise, we want to make sure our athletes swing both the legs at the level of the transition with the foot facing forward, with a lean posture and with the center of mass directly in the direction of the transition movement. As the last one, we're going to show the transition from a lateral run to a wedge step, transitioning to a linear acceleration run. In this case, we want to make sure that since during the lateral run the center of mass is already facing another direction, we have a switch of the center of mass projecting into the opposite direction, swinging the outside leg, crossing the other, getting into a wedge step, maintaining positive shin angle, and using a Carioca quick step as a first step for the acceleration. Thank you for watching.